Hi friends, hope you are doing great. Today we are going to see VPC peering concepts. So before going to VPC peering, first we will see what is peering. So what is peering? So peering, it is the exchange of data directly between internet service providers rather than via the internet. So what is peering? Peering is the process by which two internetworks connect and exchange traffic. It allows them to directly hand off traffic between each other's customers without having to pay a third party to carry the traffic across the internet for them. Peering is distinct from transit, the more usual way of connecting to the internet in which end user or network operator pays another, usually larger network operator to carry all their traffic for them. So this is known as peering. So second we are going to see types of peering. There are two main types of peering. First one is a public peering and second is a private peering. So what is public peering? Public peering is usually carried out through an Internet Exchange Point (IXP), where one network can peer with multiple other networks through a single connection. This is known as public peering. Next, we are going to talk about private peering. Private peering is when two or more networks agree to exchange their traffic at a private facility. So, this is known as the private peering. Yes. Now, let's discuss about the uh, yeah, this the you can see this image Google Inc paired with DigitalOcean. So likewise it will be okay. So next, now only we are going to talk about VPC peering concepts. So Google Cloud VPC network peering allows internal IP address connectivity across two virtual private cloud VPC networks regardless of whether they belong to the same project or the same organization. VPC network peering enables us to connect VPC networks so that workloads in different VPC networks can communicate internally. Traffic stays within Google's network and doesn't traverse the public internet. Now we are going to see VPC network peering is useful in this environment. Software as a service, SAS, software as a service ecosystem in Google Cloud. You can make services available privately across different VPC networks within and across organization. Second one, organization that have several network administrative domains that need to communicate using internal IP addresses. If you have multiple network administrative domains within your organization, VPC network peering allows you to make services available across VPC networks by using internal IP addresses. If you offer services to other organizations, VPC network peering allows you to make those services available by using internal IP addresses to those organizations. The ability to offer services across organizations is useful if you want to offer services to other enterprises, and it is also useful if you own or control more than one organization. VPC network peering gives you several advantages over using external IP addresses or VPNs to connect networks, including network latency, network security, network cost. Network latency, connectivity that uses only internal addresses provides lower latency than connectivity that uses external addresses. Network security, service owners do not need to have their services exposed to the public internet and deal with its associated risks. Network cost, finally, Google Cloud charges egress bandwidth pricing for networks using external IPs to communicate even if the traffic is within the same zone. If, however, the networks are peered, they can use internal IPs to communicate and save on those egress costs. Regular network pricing still applies to all traffic. Next, we are going to see the key properties of VPC peering. Paired VPC network exhibit the following key properties. VPC network peering VPC network peering works with Compute Engine, GKE and App Engine flexible environment. Paired VPC networks remain administratively separate. Routes, firewalls, VPNs and other traffic management tools are administered and applied separately in each of the VPC networks. Each side of peering association is set up independently. Peering will be active only when the configuration from both sides matches. Either side can choose to delete the peering association at any time. Peering and the option to import and export custom routes can be configured for one VPC network even before the other VPC network is created. Although route exchange only occurs after both sides have been configured. A given VPC network can peer with multiple VPC networks, but there is a limit. IAM permissions for creating and deleting VPC network peering are included as part of the compute network admin roles. Compute network admin role. Peering traffic has the same latency, throughput and availability as private traffic in the network. Billing policy for peering traffic is the same as the billing policy for the private traffic in same network. If you are an organization policy administrator, you can use an organization policy to constrain which VPC networks can peer with VPC networks in your organization. You can deny peering connections to particular VPC networks or to VPC networks in a particular folder or organization. The constraint applies to new peering configurations and does not affect existing connections. Next, we are going to talk about the restriction. When peering with VPC networks, consider the following restriction. A subnet CIDR range in one peered VPC network cannot overlap with a static route in another peered network. This rule covers both subnet routes and static routes. Google Cloud checks for overlap in the following circumstances and generates an error when an overlap occurs. When you peer VPC networks for the first time, when you create a static route in a peered VPC network, when you create a new subnet in a peered VPC network. Only VPC networks are supported for VPC network peering. Peering is not supported for legacy networks. Last one, a dynamic route can overlap with a subnet route in a peer network. For dynamic routes, the destination ranges that overlap with a subnet route from the peer network are silently dropped. Google Cloud uses the subnet route. Thanks a lot, friends. So we have seen the VPC peering concept, VPC network peering concepts. In our upcoming lab, we are going to do the lab, VPC network peering lab. We are going to do the demo. So thanks a lot, friends. If you are not subscribed my YouTube channel, you can subscribe my YouTube channel so that it will motivate me to upload more videos about the GCP. Thanks a lot. Have a great day. Bye bye.